So let's see the PUBG 13.1 patch notes. The update is live currently, just dropped a few hours ago today, and well, from what I skimmed through earlier, there's a lot to chew in here. So let's see. Highlights, well, there's the highlight video. TAEGO, the newest map, the 8x8 map, has got some nice updates. Well, first up, there's multi-care packages, which means that you don't get only the usual care package as a drop, but instead, let me just turn on that light. Sorry, forgot about that completely. Yeah, so you don't get only that one, but you get multiple smaller packages. These won't have all like AUG and all that sort of stuff. There's more focus on getting well, ammo, healing items, throwables, and of course standard care package spawn items can also be found inside with low probability. So it means you can get your AUG in here, but most likely you will get some 5.56 ammunition and probably some healing items, maybe boost or two. And it's 5 to 15 pieces per drop when those come, so there could be really high rate of spawn, so I think it's gonna be worth checking out. Then there's the new secret room available. It's, well, kind of reminds me of the secret tunnel that was in, well, that came in Vikendi. Hopefully this will be much more smoother experience. Originally the Vikendi's spawn tunnel was just way too overpowered. You know, everyone just rushed it. Basically half of the map just tried to get there and beat others to it. So to get inside here, you know, you'll need hidden key, and well, that's kind of same as in Paramo. You know, those temple ruins that you have. It could be somewhat like that as an experience. I'm interested to see how it works out. There will be self-AD scopes, low chance of care package items, and a large number of healing items and throwables. So it will be doing partly the same as multi-care packages. But we will see. Emergency landing, that's a new feature that came now. So, you know, usually when you start the game, you just ride the plane until you feel like, okay, here's the spot for me to drop off, and the plane just goes on. But they decided to add a possibility for engine failure for the plane, which means it will be burning up in the sky while you're still inside it. And well, that's your cue mark. You gotta drop off now. Those planes will be moving faster than the usual starting plane, so there's a little hint for you. I don't know how much faster, but hopefully we will see it today. Then, well, the usual. The farther you jump at the beginning of the flight, the farther you can travel. The later you jump off, the shorter you can travel. Well, that's self-explanatory, I think, because if you're crashing down, you will, from up here, you will glide way more distance than when you're just 6 feet before the ground. Hopefully you'll get even out at that point. And if you decide to not jump off the plane, you will lose half of your hit points when you crash. So it's not advised. Just jump quickly. I think this could actually end up giving people more hard drops in the early bases in the beginning of the flight path. And I'm interested to see what happens to the plane. Does it stay there after it crashes, or will it vanish mysteriously like the parachutes do? Then there's some item spawn changes based on player feedback. And well, self AED will get around 1/3 of increase, which is, I think it's good, because it's really seldom that I even come across one. I think most of the time I have just looted one from a dead body, because he was lucky enough to find one. Stocks will get 1% decrease, not sure how useful that will be. Stun grenades will get decrease, Molotov cocktails will get small decrease. So yeah, I think those are fine choices. And new items will come to TAEGO. There will be emergency pickup, which actually surprised me a bit that it wasn't initially there. C4 will come there, so well, that will make the city fights way more interesting, I think. And spike traps will come there also, which is cool. SANHOK also gets some love in here. Well, it was originally 2018 released, and last year it was remastered. And well, there's some geographical improvements available. I think these rocks are highly needed. All that cover that's gonna get there is gonna be a good thing, because those beaches are just huge death traps usually. So now you will have a fighting chance to cross that beach. Added small cliffs and rocks to be used as a cover on the south beach of the Northwest Island. So yeah, that's great news. Northwest Island Temple at the summit improvements. Well, as you can see, the road here is gone. The temple here, I mean, that's like huge changes. They relocated the temple, removed the buildings which did not have item spawns, and replaced them with new buildings containing item spawns. Well, that's a good thing. I hate buildings that don't ever get any spawns. Well, you can use them as a cover, but they don't still offer you the full purpose for being there. Removed cliffs, added cover, yeah, good thing. Adjusted the angles of the rocks, yeah. So yeah, some new love for SANHOK. I think that's a good thing. Overall, I'm gonna miss this road because it was so distinguishing part of it after the remaster, but well, let's see how this one works out. There's matchmaking map rotation changes. Paramo is gone. There's Karaking back on the menu. So it will mean normal matches will have Erangel, Miramar, SANHOK, Vikendi and Karakin. In my opinion, this is something I have said many times, and I think I will say it many times to come, but they should really fix the queues. Originally, I wanted to have Battle Royale and Mini Battle Royale queues available, but based on current situation, as there's TAEGO available as event map, and then there's the normal matchmaking queue available, I don't get to play on weekdays early in the morning like many streamers nowadays do, but well, I follow them on social media like Twitter, and what I've read, everyone is saying the same. The lobbies are just dead. You don't have players enough for you to play with anyone else but bots, and that's not good content. So, well, if I could make the choices, there would be automation checking on the population level, checking if there's enough players for them to have two separate queues. If there is, there would be Battle Royale and Mini Battle Royale. Battle Royale would mean any maps that are in current map rotation that are 6x6 or 8x8, and Mini Battle Royale would mean the smaller maps. These are two different games when you play between those map sizes. If you play like Karakin, you don't play it like there. You don't play it like in there like you would play in Erangel. If you play SANHOK, it's way different than Vikendi. In SANHOK, it's 4x4. It's really small, considered, well, in numbers, 6x6 Vikendi doesn't feel that huge difference. But when you play it, there is actual difference. There is actually a completely other meta game going on there behind the scenes. People take different fights, people act differently while they're in Vikendi versus while they're in SANHOK. So these should be separated, because there's two player bases on public matches. Those who like smaller maps, those who like bigger maps. Of course, it's not black and white. I like big maps. But from time to time, I would just like to handpick that I go for a smaller map, because I want to get my adrenaline pumping. I want to get my heartbeat up. I want to get the action feeling of the fights, and then go back to playing the bigger maps. And these two queues would only come available when there's enough players. Let's say 10 AM where I live, which should be quite dead time, there would be only one queue available. It would either have all the maps or selected few, which are the most requested currently. Would it be like there would be Erangel, TAEGO and Karakin? Only those three to offer people more better experience in terms of gameplay. Because yeah, I like bots. Bots were really good addition to the game, but if you play against a lobby full of bots, it gets tiresome real quickly. I've been there myself too a couple of times, and of course it's nice racking those 11 kills and all that, but I don't want to play it like that every game, and I feel sorry for like players like Wacky Jackie and Lawrower and all those, because they are trying to make a living out of the game in lobbies full of bots. It's awful. Fakitcheki has been playing in Korean servers lately, just trying to get some action, but well, he needs to use VPN. There's a long distance, so his ping will be like 200 or so, which will be basically unplayable compared to what we're all used to. So no, it's not cool. It's not. They should do something about this. But moving on, because we got a lot of things to cover here. Ranked Season 13, well, it's new season, new ranked season, new rewards are getting there, and well, I haven't been playing ranked lately a lot. Actually, I haven't been able to play that lot at all PUBG lately. I mean, yeah, a couple of nights for now I have been playing PUBG for 2 hours a night, and so, but well, there hasn't been ranked time for me, so sorry, I'm not gonna cover that so precisely because I have no opinion on the matter currently that would be actually worth anyone's while. Well, the emblem nameplates, skins, as usual. Season 13 will be starting 4th, so it's today, yeah? No. That one stopped now, and when with the live server update next month. Okay, so season 13 is still to come. Good to know. Well, you will get your rewards in the lobby when you log in. Some tweaks here. I don't remember the values for these, so I guess they are good because no one was angry in Twitter today about that. Weapon balance update. Now here's something I'm always interested to see, because, well, I got a sneak peek on what's to come a week ago when the PTS patch notes came, and, well, demons to be overperforming at long to very long ranges. Well, they have been like go-to. Basically no one at higher levels plays bolt action unless there's dedicated role for him in the team for that. It's just better to pick that SLR up, or SKS even. So let's see. Ballistics of the following sniper rifles have been adjusted: Kar 98, Nagant, M24. Muzzle velocity increased, that's a good thing. Slightly flatter bullet trajectory, which is really great. It means it will be more laser sight, kind of like laser. You shoot like pew, and it goes where you point it. Decreased drag, so the bullet won't slow that much, and increased damage coefficient at long range. Might not seem that much, but should make quite a difference, honestly. Before, you would be much more in much more safer place if you were farther away. You wouldn't necessarily always die to those bullets, and this small change can actually change that situation. And these sniper rifles have decreased bolt action delay, increased bolt action speed, so the animation is more quicker, and there's less delay implemented in there, which is good. Faster transition to scoping after bolting, which is always good because you won't lose your sight on the enemy. And increased rate of fire, which is good. Well, it comes from those basically, but it's a separate value behind the scenes. DMRs, following balance changes. Increased bullet drop and reduced damage coefficient at long range for Mini, QPU, SKS, SLR. So basically the 4 usable DMRs are all getting small nerfs. Decreased damage coefficients. Damn, that's a hard word. At long range for the Mark 12. So yeah. ARs are getting small tweaks also. QPC, the one for SANHOK, and actually available also in the... No, wait. It's only in SANHOK, yeah. Never mind. Slightly increased damage, which is cool. I already love that, and that will make a difference. And slightly reduced horizontal recoil, which makes it actually really good. Nice. So it's gonna be even more usable to long ranges, and yeah. G36C, which came with Vikendi, has slightly reduced horizontal recoil. I wonder how much they are actually gonna adjust this. I would be interested to see Vakichaki's video on this, but don't know if he's gonna make one anymore. LMGs, these are getting nice changes also. DP28, increased damage. M249, reduced horizontal recoil during extended sprays, which means that usually you could only spray for a few bullets, like 3 to 5 easily, and then it would start to just bounce more and more and more. But now, with reduced horizontal recoil during extended sprays, it means it will be more... it will be nicer to handle during the long spray that you're gonna spray on that moving car or anything like that. Or if you just wanna force that kill on that running dude over that field, you get to actually have a chance to do it. So like in the movies, now you would have, previously you would have to have like just hope it hits, and now you just get to just go for it, mate. I think that's cool. SMGs, PP19 Bison will get small buff to damage. It's good. I actually like this from time to time. Just a couple of weeks ago I liked to play with that a lot, and then I just haven't. And I'm certain that within like a month or 2 I will be once again like, hey, I'm gonna go for PP Bison, because it has its moments. Especially because it has so huge clip capacity, so you can just mow down your enemies. If you hit them, of course. WSUS, well, updates. New progressive weapon skin, Buskill SLR. No surprise there that after Beryl we get SLR here. Looks amazing, but truth to be told, I'm not that cool with this mechanic. I mean, I would love to have that Beryl skin that I could just upgrade to look like something like that it was, because that's cool. But the price and the probability to get that skin, it's just insane. I have tried to open those crates and mostly I get the one M16 skin. I have had those like I don't know how many, and I've just scrapped them and just get that one that I'm not ever gonna use, but I like to collect things. So yeah, you get some levels there, and eventually you would get it look like this, but I have no idea how much one should play and invest money, honestly, to be able to get that looking SLR. So yeah, too bad, because it would have been really nice grind for me to get as a casual player, to get that kind of weapon. It would be so cool. I could honestly invest my PBs and experiences, medals, all those I could sacrifice for the possibility to just grind as a casual player those skins for me. Like, I would get a special experience points towards the barrel or SLR now, and if I would play good enough, I would get those. That would be cool, but current situation when it's all done with G coins, not my thing. So here's all those drop rates, and well, if we look at these, that Buzzkill SLR, the probability is less than 1%. So with quick math, it's like, I don't know, 110 opens, and you should have probably that available, but it's not certain, because, well, that's how math works. That's not certain. You can be lucky bastard and get one for the first drop you ever open, or you can be unlucky and go for 300 crates and still don't have that SLR. Then there's new feature, sprays. You can spray on the ground, building walls during the matches. Express your emotions through various sprays. Can be applied to most surfaces, excluding water, windows, vehicles and players. Kinda makes sense. Would be cool to spray vehicles, but I think that would honestly make some difficult to adjust bugs, so better like this. You can apply sprays at close range only and in most situations, including while moving or standing still. Okay. Sprays cannot be used in the lobby. Well, yeah, makes sense. Sprays can be equipped under Customize Modes and Sprays tab, so it's gonna be next to emotes. Each player can only have one spray displayed in the world at a time, with new sprays replacing previous ones. So let's say I dropped in, I don't know, northern parts of Yasnaya in Erangel. I spray my tag there, whatever I want to use, and then I rotate to Millie Island, as it usually goes over there, and I spray again in there. There's not gonna be that initial spray in Yasnaya. Well, makes sense, because it should be covered in blue already, so yeah. But when you think about the situation otherwise, you're trying to fight in the urban environments. You have like those sprays applied to, I don't know, some messaging without communicating, or just to ease your teammates to find you. And you have a fight and you take cover, and there's gonna be a third party coming over there. If those sprays would all be left behind, they would see those markings on the walls, on the ground, and could try to figure out based on those that where are the enemies. Now you go hiding in building and you spray there and nobody knows. So I think they should be, well, okay, this is just speculation at now because I haven't even seen those in action yet, but on speculatory level, I would say like that. UI UX improvements, match result screen improvement in game. The celebration begins for winners at match end and can be cancelled with the match result screen displayed once the celebration is complete. If your team wins but you have been killed during the match in duos and squads, you will be able to watch your teammates celebrate. The celebration isn't shown if players remain on the death screen, instead showing the match results immediately. Okay, cool. Could be cool. Lobby. Easily view solo team match stats, including kills, assists, and damage. Supported in normal and ranked matches, not supported in custom, arcade, and labs. Ranked match results page has been added. So that's cool. Kill message improvements. Yeah. Okay. That actually makes sense because now you know if you just flushed someone or did you actually kill them. So yeah, that's cool. And you get that displayed like that also. So yeah, I think it's cool. Up to 4 actions can be displayed at a time with different colors and effects to easily identify them. DBNO, which means down but not out, when you knock a player. Assists, kills, team kills. So yeah, you can now even more clearly see when you kill your teammates. Okay. Yeah. Quality of life improvement. Quick marker. Distance has been increased, allowing the marker to be used in more situations. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. That's really good thing. That's 1 kilometer. That's the viewable range, actually. Nice. Vending machine located. Now available in solo mode. Hey, I was just wondering the other day when playing a couple of solos that why doesn't it work there. Vending machine locations can be shared with your squad using radio messages. Nice. Waypoint increased the number of maximum waypoints. Hey, this is good because this helps a lot. You don't have to do so janked edges on the routes that you plan. Auto equip attachments. Okay. Finally, this means like you can actually finally get those attachments without opening the inventory, which is, I don't know, has that been like 2 years, 3 years in the game, that feature? And for all that time I have wondered, why can't I put this stock on my M4 unless I open my backpack on side of me? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why do I need to open my backpack to be able to attach weapon parts from the ground to my weapon? I mean, yeah. So thank you, finally. Then notifications. Okay. Yeah. Those, it's cool. Okay. Hopefully that will gain me a couple of frames here and there. Then there's some PP items, well, there are the graffitis, and finally some new skins that you can buy with PP. And hopefully they will be there enough time for me to grind them actually. 3 female faces, okay. School look, well, yeah. Replay system, as usual. You can't watch your previous videos anymore. And then there's some bug fixes and actually quite impressive list, which means we won't be doing that currently, because I've been talking about the patch for 40 minutes. I have had the patch patched on my client for a few hours. I want to play it.